So recently, McCarthy has been moving up some people's draft boards. I kind of get it. I mean, he just won a national championship with Michigan, but what's concerning to me is people who think the Patriots will draft him at number 3. Now, I like Michigan, I like the Big Ten, and obviously Tom Brady was a product of that school and that conference. So it's not because I have some problem with the Big Ten that I'm against him being a Patriot. Now, of course, JJ may have potential. He had a strong high school career, but in college he played for a Jim Harbaugh offense that more often than not prioritized running the ball. In fact, in one game last season versus Penn State, JJ only threw 8 passes. So yeah, he wasn't their go-to guy for offensive production. JJ has the upside of a strong arm and comfort inside the pocket, but his downsides are bigger. He struggled to connect on go balls, he struggled when attacking outside the numbers, and most glaringly, his completion percentage, efficiency, and success rate all dropped when he tried to target the left side of the field. Another big problem isn't really his fault, but it's still a problem when you're considering who to draft. He just has a smaller sample size. There are no sure things, in the NFL draft, but Jaden Daniels and Drake May are better options, and they're just better understood, in my opinion. And again, the Patriots organization have not really shown signs of wanting to draft JJ. They had meetings coming up with Drake and Jaden before the draft, and they met with both of them before. But again, I'm just kind of talking about this to respond to the people who are moving JJ up, trying to stir up some rumors that the Patriots might draft him. I just don't think it's the case. And look, to be fair, if the Pats were picking later, I would be fine with JJ. There is potential, but there's just more risk. I read an article on patspulpit.com by Brian Hines that argued there were other quarterbacks in the draft that could start immediately, but JJ would need time on the bench before he started. Now, that might be true. You could argue Drake May and Jaden Daniels have potential to start immediately, but I would argue any quarterback we draft should have time on the bench before they become starter. I feel like we signed Jacoby Brissett for a reason. He's going to be our starter at least for the opening few weeks of the season while whatever quarterback we draft becomes more accustomed to the NFL. Again, JJ has potential, and I look forward to seeing where he is drafted and how he does. But when you're picking in the top 3 of the draft, you have to choose someone with more experience and more upsides.